Good evening, everyone. Back with another Globex Forcesweep for May 6th, 2026. Remember, trading features involves risk. It is not suitable for everyone. Today's live stream is for educational purposes only. It's not trading advice. Just showing you what I'm doing. We maybe guys cannot make the mistakes I do and have over my career, right? That's what trading is all about. Adapting, learning, not giving it back at the end of the day. It's the whole skill set right there, right? Yesterday, I was unable to stream due to some personal conflicts. I've got birthdays for family members and things this week. Life happens. Markets will always be here. My mistake last night, I think, was ignoring that gap fill below and still taking the Forcesweep on, which ultimately, with 333 ticks here, got pretty much ticked out before, more or less having higher for the rest of the day. What can you do? This is a situation, though, that I think we're going to come back to and talk about situationally over the last week, 2 weeks. We've seen gap-ups, markets move, not even looking at the VWAP or any form of real technical pullback, and just heading straight up, in this case on news and what have you. But then when it eventually does pull back to test the VWAP, it shows no love and goes on set gap fill. This is a pattern we've seen. The losses I took last week were due to this very situation. And you know what? As a long-time trader with a lot of experience under my belt, you still find these instances and nuances that you have to adapt to and change. This one's new for me because in my career, even though I've been doing this for so long, believe it or not, markets have never been moving this much in terms of nominal value or picks and point movements. Percentage-wise, it's still about the same, but when I started my career, I remember a big day for the S&P was 10 points. 10 points, that's 40 ticks. That is nothing. We're seeing that every 15 minutes now. The Nasdaq's moving hundreds of points in a folly. So it's just it doesn't matter how long you've been trading for. You're not adapting, you are dying. All right, so with the 10-minute ORM is set, a little gap down on the open here for the new session. CBD is in the order book's a little mixed right now. That's typical when you set up in a range after not doing much. But not much of a gap down, I should say. But we did gap lower. It looks like it already kind of almost filled there. I'd give that a fill. But we are setting up in a range where, okay, you head above this high and go on back in the VWAP. There's a technical long there. I am cautious because of just the extremity of these moves have been very large, but easily could get a nice Forcesweep set up higher. Set up in this solid 20 points or something. We'll see whatever it is, whatever the market provides to take advantage of. But, before maybe pulling back deeper into this 2850 to, area where, and the only reason I mentioned this because for their session 8 and VWAP was from yesterday, etc. That was just a reversion to the mean on a bigger time frame. Markets are fractal in nature, so you usually see things play out over multiple time frames in similar fashions.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Whatever trade does set up here, it's already at 96, point or tick range. That's above the 80 ticks that I like to try to collect on a trade, but it's just a dollar value tied to that, to my +1R for the day.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here.
Yeah, the Sith Trader does not condone breaking traffic laws to make it back for the open. But good to have you, SoCal.
The story's over
And everyone else, of course.
I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out.
I guess to be fair, right, if the Marty does break down here and gives us a short, I'm impartial and don't care, right? We just want the Forcesweep to work out. We want that momentum push. We want a nice range to prove itself so that we can come in and have a real reversion to the mean setup that makes sense in terms of a technical development. Tonight, I don't see anything sticking out at us, like we did last night with the gap and market just kind of running in one way. But then again, we're only 15 minutes into the session, right? This could totally change on us very quickly.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it.
You're crazy, man. I don't know how you could lane split. Like, I'm a cyclist, with my legs, right? I ride bicycles all the time. I don't have the guts to get on a motorcycle or lane split, but I've had my near encounters with a few rear mirrors, the side mirrors, I should say, as well.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise.
Oh, you definitely should send some footage. unwelcome. Still waiting for that 10-minute opening range to break. Just from a technical perspective, this is looking constructive. That doesn't mean much yet, but now I don't hate seeing markets appear technically one way or the other ahead of a Forcesweep, even though it doesn't really affect what I'm looking to do. It's got to play into the aggressive somehow, right? CBD's been building. Means you've got buyers here coming in above the VWAP, even though it's a tight range. You look at the volume profile on the day, which is just so tiny so far. You can see how it's I like how this one's, the val is double. Yeah, it was looking bigger than the value high. There you go. But the acceptance above those levels, acceptance above, this little bit of a range high. In the very short term, like on a micro sense, this is constructively building walks. And they flush them out, yeah. There's going to be stops down below many of these lows. Stops below the VWAP. Market's still in this opening range, so there's still a high probability of seeing price action test both sides of that until you get that breakout. And then momentum ideally takes over. And you've got a trend happening. And the Forcesweeps, ideally, the means to hop in at the first station of that trend train as it regresses to the mean of the anchored session VWAP. It's like the market was listening. Flushes down, runs all those stops that might have been building. And the chop continues. Now, this chop ends the second we establish price out of this range, right? God, I sound like ICT, but unfortunately, ICT's language is just a new way of talking about everything we've talked about in markets for the last 75 years. It's through the new language, right? But he's right, and the idea of an order block or some kind of sideways range and buyers and sellers finding equilibrium is what's going on. When we break that equilibrium and price auctions higher or lower, that's what we then refer to as trend, or have price action that can actually front out liquidity and not build liquidity. Everything he talks about is just basic order flow and price action dynamics. SoCal, yeah, I think London, I would say London 10-minute or definitely has a lower success rate. I find there's usually a little bit of a bigger range by the London Open too, because of, we've been open for so long. I've never really woken up to trade that in the middle of the night, but it's been something I've always looked at as oh look, it worked last night, or it didn't. But I would say it's definitely not as successful as the Globex Open or the New York Open. And on that point, the New York Open's also, I've heard, more successful with like a 15-minute opening range. Give it a little bit more room, a little bit more time to develop, because it's just such a more volumetric, bigger open, right? I get a little pressure here on the 5-minute bar. The 1-minute chart is trying to take out a recent low. This might end up with a bit of a flush here. Down to the new low of the day and give us our opening range break. Actually about to go put a pot of boiling water on. We're making spaghetti carbonara tonight in the Sith household.
I'm going on.
Looks like we're gonna get that 10-minute opening range break lower, but I'm not here to predict if it will or won't. We're just watching it. Tree right down into that low of the day and get a little bit of a reaction so far. So, I mean, the best case scenario for the orb setup generally is to get a nice big choppy range that we're in, and then break it one way or the other, and then it gives you a real clear dynamic setup. So, we're not opposed to it turning back up, but here comes one little press into the lows. Does it give us the break or not? The CVD has collapsed here, making a new low of the day. You can see how negative 315 on the book compared to a high of 123. Relatively speaking, we are now building in more sellers right then and shorts than we had seen at any point in the day, but also more than had there been longs when we were up above the weak VWAP. Just order book and order flow dynamics playing out. A little heavier on the take than we were. Being below the VWAP, trading at lows of the day, that's expected. But you'd want to see you'd want to see you come back up positive. Press into that 123 high. Sorry, move the chart over a little bit for you. As we're breaking above the VWAP, or like going, really, ideally, as you're breaking above the VWAP or establishing above the VWAP, it's already pressing into the high. That way, when you go through highs, it's making it rise, and you got a little more confirmation of that directional bias. Again, the same thing could be happening to the downside here, right? Taking out lows, pushing the CVD lower. Yeah, it's kind of like watching momentum lower in some capacities. There's just one more level or one more confluence to watch. The nice thing tonight is we don't have a massive gap, and we have a little one, but it's kind of already back and filled. But you also have this so far, this move that kept us from being able to retrace to the VWAP at all. And also, I think it's important to remember that I typically only give this trade about 2 hours to really give me a development. Anytime you haven't done that, or it's only just trading down into the VWAP at that after 2 hour mark, it better be a good quality setup. And last night it wasn't. Arguably, looking back on it, I shouldn't have taken it. That's not just because it was a loss. It's because I've, over this last 2 weeks, developed new things to look for in this market environment, right? Big gaps, running away from price. Many of you pointed out that the idea that once you get basically just one block away, right, take one standard deviation of your Forcesweep up or down, and if it pushes beyond that, before pulling back into a VWAP, you might actually have a setup that's a little too, elongated, and it come back and won't even give you a setup. So very, very important to kind of keep an open mind, no matter how rigid a strategy is. There's always going to be reasons to try to adapt it.
to find it first, but here I am. 'Cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I don't a lot of times sort of hit trade the view up and then lower, but it's okay.
Oh, you meant the world.
What puts down one of those instances for the best course of action is skipping that first candle. That was again down. F.
No point in blaming you.
Problem is you just never really know, do you?
everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how simple it really is, right? I'd make a lot of people see it at first glance and write it off as no way, BS. MMA backtest 1 week and they're like, oh, wow, backtest the month, and they're like, okay, you got my attention, and then you're trying to figure out how to get Claude to backtest the last 5 years of pick data on BNQ, the gold, the silver. They're throwing it out over there, and you trade the euro. I mean, I love it. But it's a concept that can be applied to anything, any time frame. We're just watching it on this one. You could be trading monthly charts this way. The start of every month is effectively an opening candle. The start of every 15-minute candle is the start of a 15-minute candle. You can look down then to the sub-time frames of almost any opening whatever arbitrary time frame you want to give, a time of day where you know there's going to be a high probability of concentrated participation and a high concentration of a need for the market to auction itself. In other words, find and discover price. The daily open is the most logical time because we had a period where price wasn't allowed to move, and now it needs to kind of make up for that. And not only that, it needs to set the tone for what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Actually, a seasonality theory is that in the first week of trading, or usually within the first 3 days of any month, we will set the high or the low for that month. Conceptually, this is kind of the same idea. Look at yesterday. The 10-minute opening range set the low of the day for the entire day. It's not always the case, but you'll see those types of things happen, or the high of the day, right? It could be either way. You'll see that type of stuff in trending markets, and maybe not in trending markets. We're trading a small enough time frame where we can exploit an intraday edge or trend, or you know what I'm saying. There we go. Up here, look at CVDs trying to come back positive. This little gray line on the chart is that zero marker, so you've now unwound where you had the biggest buildup into selling pressure of the day. And we're coming back above the VWAP while trying to turn back positive. I'd get all the way back to the high before you break out of highs, like I said before, so that now you've got that divergence, right? You've got that strength in that indicator to help, not that I'm bullish and I want to see this market go higher. I'm simply saying if we go back to break the highs of the day, right, and set or break higher, you'd like to see that dynamic play out so that CED isn't, or your order book isn't, building short still while you're adding higher. That doesn't necessarily indicate you're going to get a squeeze unless those shorts are going to cover. If those shorts and that interest is building because it's going to eventually be the cannonball that knocks the castle over. Just the market building its potential energy, one way or the other.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.
I am tell you right now, I'm a 40-year-old dad with soon to be 3 kids. My years of flashy, wanton wanderlust are way behind me, folks. And believe me, I've got stories to tell you, but oh man, yeah. They're coming. The book will come. Yeah, there's a reason Irish always refers to me as Big Bird. I'm a tall, gangly motherfucker.
Let's all take a ride. Savannah. Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Well, I definitely can't let an opportunity like this go by. Irish just texted me. Could be my old man ears to turn the music down while you're talking. I do actually want to get a consensus from everybody because I'm still messing with the levels. That I'm not a big audio guy. But I do want my voice to be clear above the music, right? Is this better? Well, worse than it was maybe 10 minutes ago.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts. Lot of haters, tell me where they at. Where they at? I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple steps, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why.
Ah, this JMU. Got a little pain. Congratulations. Always love to see it.
I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Test 1 2. I just opened up the stream on my phone to go test in the other room, so don't mind me just talking to myself. Everybody can learn from JMU here. That is called survival, folks. I had emails from November that he's getting paid out on today. I think we could all do better to focus on the lifespan of any BIM-funded account we're trading. Test 1 2. Alright, this next thing I'm about to do is just a music level test. So turn down the volume and music might go up. Or it just did. I turned it down again. Test 1 2. Civilis. Alright, that sounds pretty good at this area, I think. I could just sit here talking to myself and listening to myself all day. This is what you guys get to hear? Wow. Now I know why you're on my stream. and I'm totally open to any type of copyright-free music suggestions, so I'm going to write that one down. Birocratic. And we'll pop that in tonight. So far, folks, we've got a really even field market today. Tested higher initially within that first 10-minute opening range. Came back lower, retesting the opening range low for the day. That's pretty lucky, if you don't ask me. Or if you ask me. It could have broken, given us a false signal, right? Because here we are getting a little bit of acceptance above the off again, but they're going to break that high. I'm liking the price action in terms of a range building, right? So that now when we finally break this range, it ideally gives us the opportunity we want, not just that one-sided move away from a gap fill like we saw. I think three or four times in the last 2 weeks that have just been max loss days, full stop days. At least for me. Some of you have learned how to trail a stop. We're evolving.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly off. Oh, it's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
I see CVD climb here with price action, but hey, a break in the opening range high is a breaker the opening range high if it happens. We'll see how this all plays out. And what kind of opportunity it does not present itself for us. I didn't say anything of value there, SoCal. But, the range is the range until it's not. Let me check this out. That's a test. market still climbing CBD, turning positive, price action approaching that 10-minute opening range high. We know what to do.
broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired.
Funny how markets are sometimes. No matter what we think, they always have a mind of their own and do things on their own time. Pretty sideways price action. In terms of our opening range, that's not a bad thing at all. I like seeing a range develop. Give us one of two sides to break. Reversion to the mean into the VWAP. Entry. Then a sweep to the new high or low for the day, and the rest of the day is yours, folks.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Take you like a pill. And I feel you like a pill to get my fill. No, do me in the worst way. Don't let me sleep, never say you're sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave, baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill. Take you like a pill. Get my fill.
Lucky for the Sith Trader. Been able to do some cooking this evening. I haven't had a setup yet, so took the opportunity to cook some there. The spaghetti carbonara I just whipped up. While we're waiting for this opening range break to happen, a guy's gotta eat and feed his kids and wife. Oh, it's so good. Oh, she did all have some. Well, that was an interesting little wit. quick dive below the VWAP there. Let's see if the market establishes back above. Jeez, I'm even tempted to go long.
Order filled.
This is not a Forcesweep, guys. This is just a Sith Trader reading the tape. Expecting the market to actually break higher now. After that wick, but we shall see. I will still take a Forcesweep after this. These are, what are they called? Those. So Gel Nico calling me out. Yeah. I'll be out of this thing quick if it doesn't. Pretty much. Right now. Still waiting for that 10-minute opening range break. Yeah, I'm mainly just playing a little airflow in that wick off of the low there. Napping back above the VWAP after that quick attempt lower. This can easily, or should, in my humble opinion, punch the high. And then we'll get that, pull back in our actual Forcesweep. But we will see. But I'm not loving that it hasn't done what I want it to do, which is basically set this 5-minute candle higher, but the 15 is okay for starters. But this 5-minute candle is wanting to push this high at 84s already into this first minute of it, and it's not. So I don't love that, but hey. I'm just talking for a trade that is not a Forcesweep. For those that are not paying attention. Man, we need one of those Trump tweets right now. This is rather dead.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Stub filled. Order cancelled.
stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'd be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to cross. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. Stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross. I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
playing up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See six midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. You know what's going down every time that we in town. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Look at Snow White eating rotten apples. Dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova. I'm the ringmaster, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I've been wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole. Yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach.
It's the orb from the Globex session, so it's just the opening range from the start of the day. Globex is the name of the CME group market, technically speaking. The Globex market is the year's futures market run by the CME exchange. And the OV mill for Globex is at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. But simply using that opening 10-minute range for the day session candle, Globex becomes a standardized start then, or but an opening bell.
Take my eyes open to force reality.
And it has taken now 2 hours and 18 minutes to even get close to it. Yeah. But what we're through it right there, break it lower, but not yet. Once that opening range breaks through the firming version into the VWAP, and that's it, so being patient here.
Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Looks like we're about to get that. For a floor, I would be utterly shocked if this doesn't flush that low of the day here. There it is. Want to still see that close below, but market's at least making the attempt here, right? You go, that CBD, weekend book. A little more confidence that sellers are taking over control here in the short term. So we've got the opening range Murray floor happening in real time right now. Pretty simple setup from here. Watch that VWAP. Get ready to be a seller. Using 1-to-1 risk. For about 113 ticks right now, but just it there, but enough count that as open to break lower. For sure now.
girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I want the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and
You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
We got to turn it on. Turn it. We got to turn it on. Turn it. We got to turn it on. 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 We got to turn it on. We got to turn it on. Turn it on. We got to turn it on. To turn it on. Turn it. We got to turn it on. Turn it. We got to turn it on. 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 We got to turn it on. We
chase the leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Spend
there's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. See you again.
That is always the most frustrating thing in trading when your theory is correct, your patience is right, you did everything you should, waiting for that setup right, and it just didn't give you the fill. Unfortunately, this would constitute the Forcesweep move I would be looking for, right? 10-minute over-the range break. We broke below it very clearly, set a new low of the day. Market rallied up. It just didn't quite get to our entry point, and it's already sold back down for retest of lows. I'm not saying you can't come back up here and retest and work. I'm just saying that that's not exactly the type of trade I'd want to take, and this very much looks like, in the spirit of the Forcesweep, it's occurred. It just didn't execute specifically how we were looking for in the market, and that happens sometimes. Near miss, near miss on that entry, and it is what it is, but what can you do? Yeah, on this push here, SoCal, Nico, I don't disagree. Like, it didn't actually fill where the target would be. It could easily come up to 70 and come back down, but the fact I've had a turbulent string of success pushing my luck with the Forcesweep the last 2 weeks, I'm probably not going to take it. I'm calling the stream for myself tonight, but what can you do? Hey, tomorrow night there'll be another shot at this last one for the week on Thursdays. Thursday evening. So, with that being said, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight here on the Sith Trader. Remember, trading features involves risk and is not suitable for everyone. Today's live stream is for educational purposes only and not actual trading advice. Yeah, welcome to Miss Tilbear Trader 1787. We will be back with you tomorrow. Sorry for joining late. Unfortunately, the trade setup we were looking for, as I mentioned, just didn't trade an entry up here. And it's already basically moved to where our target would be. You know, I can't sit here and ignore that this leg lower isn't exactly what I wanted to sell and be a part of. So now it feels like this has all happened without us. I hope you all have a great evening, and we'll be back with you tomorrow